Hello, everyone, and welcome to the dominant. No, it is Rampage actually, isn't it? Isn't it Rampage remade? Wow, that's how much I. No, it is dominant open. Wow, you guys actually baited me so hard. Anyway, yeah, no, it's dominant open. I got baited, but anyway, it is the EloSitters versus Tasty Juice. I am one of your casters, Backpack, and with me is Reno. So, yeah, we're just here to talk a little bit about League of Legends, and I can't wait, man. I love Dominant Open.
Yeah, and we should be hopefully getting into game here soon. Once, well, all the players are here. We just need everyone to hit that fat R.
The pro draft ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Betas. Yeah, but anyway.
Oh, there's the spectate link. Okay.
Yeah, you got it? Alright, yeah. But
no, it's just drowned out by all those other things. But yes, we are quite far into the pro draft here. 3 bans in on each side. A lot of mid laners being taken away.
Yeah, Cassiopeia, Zillion, Ryze, Kale technically a mid laner, Jace technically a mid laner, and Lulu kinda a mid laner in some aspects if you want to run that funnel strat, but I don't think it's gonna be. Yeah, I think that's mostly.
Was a thing.
It was a thing. I remember when Faker used to play it all the time in Season 4 and Season 5, but it looks like the first pick is going to be Sejuani for Gable, and he promised me a spicy pick, but man, he's going back to the Sejuani.
Yeah, he was claiming to be the best Sejuani in Risen, so we'll see if he has
No, me. It's me, not him.
Alright. Well, one's playing.
We'll fight over it.
Gable can prove it. He can't prove much of the caster desk here, Backpack.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But come on, dude, I got the numbers. I'm number 45 Sedge. Come on, dude. But Tasty Juice, they picked away the Aatrox and the Morgana. Aatrox did get that little rework in 9.9. It looks like the Rumble is going to be the answer to the Aatrox, and I have seen a lot of Rumble mid though, however, so it can still be Rumble mid, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be going towards the top lane.
Yeah, I know after the buffs to Rumble a few patches ago, I want to say that Rumble mid did pick up some traction for a bit, but then it faded out. It didn't get too popular. So we'll see if the EloSitters can bring it back. Bleh, words are hard. Because there is some promise in it. I'm not 100% sure on the matchups, but hey, Rumble mid's a pretty cool thing, you know?
There is a lot of flexibility going on here because Aatrox can go top or for Tasty Juice rather, because Aatrox can go top or mid, Morgana can go mid or support, and Ornn has seen a good amount of jungle play lately, so he can go top or jungle. So Tasty Juice with a pretty flexible draft here, but the EloSitters on the other hand has Sejuani, Rumble, and Ezreal. Pretty much everybody is settled into one lane.
Yeah, you only ever see Ezreal mid lane if there's some AP item he can break.
Hey, there is an Ezreal. There is some Ezreal jungle. I have seen it lately.
Oh god, I remember Ezreal jungle.
That Runeglaive. Oh lordy. That made it's funny how like every time like there's something new to League, Ezreal just completely abuses it. Like remember the new Klepto, and then Runeglaive, and oh my goodness. But anyway, Tasty Juice does have their ADC on the board. It is going to be Kai'Sa and probably going to be Morgana with the support, but still, there is still a good amount of flexibility here for Tasty Juice.
Yeah, no surprise there for Double B to pick up the Kai'Sa there, one of his most played champions. So, gonna have a lot of familiarity on that, and especially into Ezreal, it isn't the hardest matchup for Kai'Sa, because Kai'Sa can have a little bit of trouble in lane. She can work around it, but 525 range can lead to her getting.
And with the Rageblade nerfs last patch, tier Kai'Sa has come up, and it's been wrecking solo queue. Like pretty much every single Kai'Sa build now is Manamune Kai'Sa. And I tried to like ask why Kai'Sa or tier Kai'Sa is so good, and no one really gave me an answer. A lot of people are saying like it's really gold efficient. You can get your Q faster. It's like 700 gold cheaper or something like that, as opposed to the Storm Razor or the Infinity Edge. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of excited, and it looks like Corki is going to be the last pick for Tasty Juice, so it is going to be an Ornn jungle, or it could be Aatrox jungle as well. So there still is some flexibility in there.
Quite a bit of flexibility.
Yeah, but it still is Corki mid, Kai'Sa ADC, Morgana support for Tasty Juice. We still don't know where the top and the jungle is going to go. Let's get the ready button here. Okay, so but looking at these comps, who do you favor? I mean, like for me, like the EloSitters, I love Sejuani Braum so much. It's just so much chain CC out the wooza. Like it's insane. But I mean, TJ has a good amount of damage on their team, so I'm
Yeah.
excited to see how this is gonna go down.
Yeah, the EloSitters also have the Rumble to drop in the Equalizer, so if you can get a nasty Sejuani ulti with the Shockwave and the Equalizer, the EloSitters might just win teamfights purely off 3-button presses, so we'll have to keep an eye out from that.
Yeah. And Orianna Sejuani is also a good little duo as well, so the EloSitters, a good like synergy between pretty much all of their champions, because the Braum passive can also stack off of the Ezreal Q, and it's a pretty good draft in my opinion, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am a little scared for the bot lane though, since Ezreal Braum can't really go too aggressive in lanes, so that will give Kai'Sa a bit more of a free lane. Of course, they can go aggressive if the Winter's Bite plus stun lands from the Braum, but there is a Black Shield to deal with here.
It looks like also the Aatrox is going to be going jungle. I however am not a fan of the Aatrox jungle at all. I don't think it's that great. I haven't seen it really um since the mini rework, however, so maybe something has changed, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
I think the biggest thing that happened was that his passive now works on jungle camps, so it gives him that extra bit of sustain and damage.
Yeah.
I forget
Do you
what.
still go aftershock? Do you still go aftershock Aatrox on the
I
jungle? I
don't
think so.
know.
I can check right quick.
I want to. My
You
gut
want to say
instinct
yes?
says electrocute, but
Electrocute? Okay, let's see.
that's what
Here.
my gut says. But I'm not a
No,
jungler.
it is actually Conqueror.
Really?
So we wrote
Alrighty.
wrong. But I mean, with Conqueror nerfed, however, I still think Aftershock. I'm looking at most of the games here. It's pretty much all Conqueror jungle on
Yeah.
Aatrox. But I don't know. Like they don't have too much tankiness on the side of Tasty Juice, so maybe Aftershock would help out the Aatrox survive a little bit longer in these team fights, as like compared to the Sejuani. But oh, also, this is a very free Sejuani game in my opinion. Like you can build Adaptive Helm, and pretty much all of Tasty Juice's damage is out of the window completely.
Yeah.
So,
Adaptive Helm plus Tabite absolutely destroys Corki, but it also really wrecks Kai'Sa.
yeah. So now that you have seen where the Ornn and the Aatrox are going, who would you give this to? You already heard my opinion, but how about you? Who are you thinking? Who are you feeling with your gut?
I don't know, because there are some new things on the table here. Well, not exactly new, but like Corki versus Orianna. I want to see how the mid lane plays out this game, because that is going to really affect the map. Because if Corki's able to...
Sorry. You can go on. You go on with your point.
Yeah, because if Arch Terrorizer is able to just win that lane and just roam freely with the package, it could be really disastrous for the EloSitters.
Yeah, and Arch Terrorizer is like a really good mid laner. Granted, he is I think plat, like low plat or high gold, one of the two. He got kicked out of Rampage, but I watched a lot of him, like, and he stacks his own into like dominate mid laners. So I am pretty curious how he is going to be going against this pretty much full D4 team that the EloSitters has going on.
Yeah, we will have to see, because the skill difference could make or break this game. Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Joos have 2 subs tonight? Yeah, they have 2 subs tonight.
I think it's jungle and is mid. Okay.
Yeah, so Minion and Arch Terrorizer are both subs, so that could affect the synergy of the team here. We'll have to see, because I don't know how much they've practiced with Arch Terrorizer and Minion.
Yeah, and not only that, but like the comp is kind of weird. Like there's not really any clear win condition for Tasty Juice, in my opinion. There is a very good like win condition for the EloSitters, but like Tasty Juice, I'm just like, I don't know, like you peel back, like you don't have that much engage. I don't know. I feel like peeling back would be honestly the answer now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
Because with
I
the
would.
Morgana, yeah,
Yeah, I would say if we did have the Aatrox in the top lane and Ornn in the jungle, the Aatrox split push could be it.
yeah. But like in Ornn into Rumble, he can't really split push that often because Rumble is just like he can outpush him so much harder. So I don't know.
With
I am
that being
curious.
yeah, with that being said, though, we are going to go to a short break here on the desk.
Yeah, just for like 2 minutes while the
Yeah.
spectator delay counts down. So we'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It is Dominant Open. It is Tasty Juice versus the EloSitters, and we are getting right into the little bit of action here. It looks like the EloSitters is going for a little bit of an invade, while Tasty Juice is going for that more standard 5-point. But let's see how this is going to go here.
Yeah, this should be spotted out by Winter Wonder here. Hopefully he's paying attention.
Yep, he definitely is. There's the ping down.
So this is just going to be more of a drop award and get some deep vision. A little bit of a Kleptoproc coming in for stocks, so that's nice. A little sack of gold. We'll see how much that gives. 100. That's nice. That's nice.
Hey.
If he backs now, he can come back with 2 extra pots.
Yeah, that would be really good. But like, there's some Ezreal people that I talk to that like they say just keep the klepto bags in your inventory for the BM. But
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going
yeah,
to say to sell him. I'm like, statistically
nah.
speaking, that's not worth.
No, don't
Ooh,
sell. Don't please do not sell your gold bags, please.
it is actually statistically not working. Our Cherais are going to take an auto and a command attack there.
So we were talking earlier in the lobby about what uh, rune Aatrox will take. It is the Conqueror rune, not the Aftershock rune. Something also very interesting that I saw is the Orianna spellbook. I would have think that Airy would have been better, but hey, preference, you know.
Yeah, Spellbook is nice for teleport, I guess. I'm not too familiar on Spellbook usage because I'm a monkey-brained ADC main and can't use any fleet of footwork. But I digress.
There's not fleet footwork in this game either. Oh wait, except for Corki. Never mind. I
Yeah.
lied.
Double B could have
Technically
taken
marksman.
fleet if he wants to. I know I like taking fleet footwork on Kai'Sa if I'm going Stormrazor. Because, you know, amplify. But, you know, personal preference. Press the attack.
Yeah.
Burst.
The personal preference also is the summon Airy on the Morgana. I think Guardian is much better.
Yeah.
But I mean, Airy is better for the poke lane, and with Ezreal having TP, not having that heal, it could work out pretty well.
Yeah, not to mention, Ezreal, he does not have the best sustain outside of random Klepto potions. So you can theoretically poke him. Ooh, gank in top lane.
Oh yeah, there is a gank in the top lane. Gable is here. Kale isn't bad, is going to get that level 3. The stacks are coming out. The stun is going to be going for Gable, and it looks like first blood is going to be going to Gable, and only easy plays, didn't even burn the flash. You knew he was dead.
Yep, Gable starting to try and prove he's the best Sejuani here in Risen. Backpack cowering in his seat.
I'm cowering, dude. That was a very good gank, though. I will give him the benefit of the doubt there.
Yeah. Good old classic top laner overextended. You go in, get yourself a nice kill. In the end, first blood secured. It's always nice.
Yeah, the double melee really helps for a Sejuani. Like, if that's a ranged top laner, don't even think about ganking that top lane as a Sejuani pre-6. But because it is a Rumble, because it's melee, easy stacks, easy stun, easy kill.
Yep. Easy Place does not burn the TP coming back to lane as well, so gonna have that up.
He is 10 CS down.
Yeah.
But the wave is crashing towards him. I think he's only about.
If we take a look at the mid
5
lane.
down, not too bad. Yeah, go on.
If we take a look in the mid lane though, Arch Terrorizer currently at half health and has almost no mana, so having a little bit of a rough time into this Compulse's Orianna.
I think Orianna is pretty good in the Corki from what I've seen, just because you can push him under tower. As the binding is going to be hitting on a Hardly. The Ignite is going to be going down as well. Winter Wonder, little aggressive there, but not too aggressive. Nothing else is going to be expended in the bot lane. Outside that Ignite, just a little bit of kill pressure. Hardly is going to have to back though.
Yeah, had that price. Oh, look at this potential gank.
Yeah,
in the
look
mid
at
lane.
the Gable. This is a very risky dive. The flash Q. Not going to be able to do anything else as Arch Terrorizer does have to flash away, but that was really risky as a minion is here for a little bit of a counter gank. Going to be knocking up Compulse just a little bit. Arch Terrorizer can't get into the fight because it doesn't have the flash. Doesn't really have that much mana. The slow is going to be going down on a Compulse. A great binding from Winter Wonder, and Compulse is going to be going down to minion.
Like you said, a very risky
There
gank.
might
It's
be a
not
little
over.
bit more. Gable did smite the Raptor camp for a little bit of health. Very good counter jungling from minion. So very good from this Conqueror Aatrox so far. I like it.
Like you said, that was a very risky dive coming out from the EloSitters, and it bites them in the butt there, costing them their mid laner.
Oh, Gable, please don't die. Ha!
And their jungler too, if you want to include that, I guess.
The best Sejuani risen my butt. Okay, listen, bad. Actually, in a little bit of trouble here. Actually, the overheat, not going to be able to get it. He overheated. That's definitely unlucky. I thought he was going to be able to turn that around with the shield, but was going to be able to get it.
Yeah, had he had a harpoon able to shoot there, I think Kale isn't bad would have got a kill.
Oh yeah, he definitely would have. That was very interesting. And he is TPing back, though. Yep, nope, nothing more out of that.
Yeah, nothing too much can really happen unless Kale isn't bad wants to like flash harpoon to try and cancel a recall. Not feeling that one though, Chief, not gonna lie.
Going back to that mid dive, that was really, really risky because you really didn't know where Minion was at all. Like there was no vision at all on him. So it was just it was so risky, and especially with Arch Terrorizer having his flash, having the W as well. It's just I don't know. I was not a fan of it, and it cost him.
It cost him dearly there, as now in the mid lane it looks like Arch Terrorizer is able to get the out trading. Ooh, Gable is mid.
Yeah, but Compost is at a pretty big health deficit here. So
We could see a 3v2 here as Kale Isn't Bad has come down for the top lane, but I don't think we're going to see anything.
yeah, he doesn't have the equalizer either. That's a good move to go back. Compost is in a little bit of trading with Arch Terrorizer. Gable really needs his 6 though to get his Arctic Prison down, or Glacial Prison rather. Because like that's what really makes your gank so well in melee lane, or sorry, non-melee lanes. So I don't know. He really needs to get that level 6 as fast as possible. A little bit of trading on the top side, nothing to write home about. As actually misses the right, yeah, here's the right home about, but actually only easy plays he misses the Ornn ultimate, but it does not matter as Minion is going to be able to get himself another kill onto the board in that top lane.
Yeah, and Gable was walking there for a counter gank, but his top laner sadly died, and he is still not level 6 on this Sejuani. At a bit of a risk of getting pincered here by Arch Terrorizer and Minion, but looks like he's going to get out fine and dandy.
Yep. Gable does have his 6 now, so he can gank a good amount of lanes. Now, it is going to be hard to gank that bot lane, though, because of Winter Wonder's Black Shield. So he is coming down. It looks like it is going to be a little bit of a 3v3. They may have saw that little passive interaction onto Hargley from Gable. I'm not sure if they did or not, but they definitely know that Gable is here. Here comes Gable. He did bait out that Black Shield beautifully, but here comes Stacy Joos. They definitely knew that this play is going to happen, and Arch Terrorizer is here with the package, and this is absolutely disastrous for the EloSitters as Arch Terrorizer could himself a kill. That is a double kill for Double B as well. A 3 for 0, and it looks like Infernal Drake for Tasty Joos.
That is a very huge trade in the bot lane. They're able to turn around that initial gank from the EloSitters and pick up 3 kills and an Infernal for themselves. They aren't going to lose anything for this, really. Compulse not able to push in that mid lane hard enough, and top lane, nothing much really happening.
That was a really good play from Tasty Juice, man. They knew that Gable was there. They knew that they had to expend the TP to make that a 4v3 and to pick up the package as well. Very good play from them.
Good heads up play there, and they certainly reap the benefits of it in the end.
And I definitely did. Now, Gable is a little bit on the back foot here, as Minion is definitely doing much better. It's Compost and Arch Terrorizer. A little bit of trading there. Ooh. It's kind of interesting that this top lane here, Kale isn't bad, trying to trade with only easy plays, but he can't really burn through that Aftershock as fast as he wants to.
Yeah, the Aftershock and the extra Negatron cloak is really making easy plays a thick boy here, and Kale isn't bad, having a bit of trouble getting through that. Although Kale isn't bad, does have a 15 farm lead, and that is a respectable amount.
I mean, looking at the gold lead now, it is 2K. There's a lot, like, Double B does have his Manamune. Sir, or is it Mirror Mana or Manamune? Yeah, it's Manamune, and then it's Mirror Mana. It's Manamune, then Mirror Mana.
I always get that mixed up.
Oh, it looks like Gable is here. The Black Shield is going to save Double B from the slow. Spell immune. Gable might be in a little bit of trouble. Hardly is going to be jumping onto him. That's stand beside me, but nothing else is going to happen. As it looks like Gable is just kind of forcing these plays here a little bit.
And can you really blame him? Because he knows his team is certainly down, and you have to do something to bring it back. But bot lane probably isn't the best place to do that when both flashes are up and there's a Black Shield. Could look towards that mid lane, perhaps, or even the top lane.
I would go top lane. If I was Gable, I would go top lane. But Minion looking to go towards the mid lane. Compost might be in a little bit of trouble. The tower aggro is going to go into Minion. He is going to be able to flash away 1 HP. Arch Terrorizer going to be able to get that extra missile barrage onto Compost, and he's going to be going down.
Another pickup here for the side of Tasty Juice, and they're going to get a Rift Herald too off the back of it, unless Gable is able to get a nice little steal. But
I
Gable
mean,
is a bit far off.
Rumble is like he's so good around objective. Is the flash from Winter Wonder? This is very interesting. There's two plays going on the same side, but Double B is going to be able to get that kill onto the Ezreal, and Rift Herald is going to be going down to, I have no idea. It doesn't even say, but it is going to be a huge fight here as TJ does have to flash away here, and I don't know who got that Herald. Who got it?
It went over to Tasty.
It did? Okay, well,
Yeah.
then the trade isn't that bad, but it is still a 2-for-1. A little bit of gold back. Orianna did get a little bit of the bounty there, but in the bot lane, a very good play from Double B and Winter Wonder, able to get Double B up to 4-0 now. So,
Yeah,
hey,
a double kill going over to big old double, and not to mention, I believe, I think they got an extra 2 tower plates there, one of which was solo onto Double B. So he's going to be backing with a lot of gold here, 1,800. And he gets the pickaxe, so he now has the Icathian Rain evolved.
very good job from Tasty Juice here, getting the Herald, getting the Infernal. Very good bot priority as well. I mean, I don't know, man. It's starting to look very dire for the EloSitters, honestly.
Yeah, they certainly aren't out of this yet. 4K is a respectable amount of a gold lead at this point in the game, but it is still only 4,000 gold. If you're able to get these shutdowns on the board, you can potentially come back into the game. That being said, Rift Herald summon mid.
Yeah, they want to get them plates down in the mid lane. I think they are going to get all of them. Yep. Got all of them. So, man, that's a big old gold lead at the beginning. 4.5K at 13.5. Pretty nuts.
Yeah, and especially if you look where it's allocated. It's currently right now in jungle, mid, and AD carry.
That's who you wanted on. That's who you wanted on. Gable is back in the bot lane trying to make something happen. Did bait out the Black Shield beautifully, but why didn't he keep going? Wasn't able to get that Arctic Prison. Glacial Prison, rather. Double B able to get that evolution on the Q, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it has to be the Q here. Only has
Wowee.
an attack speed from the Zerkers, so... I guess he didn't have enough with that back and needed one more level. That is like one of the really troll things I don't like about Kaisa, where you're at like 99% for an evolution and you need an extra level.
Oh, Gable won't be able to spot minion around the back. Not going to be able to get slow, but here comes our Terrorizer with the package. Gable is going to be going down. There is a TP coming from Kale. Isn't bad. It's just to deter the dive, but all they wanted was a kill on the Gable, and they're going towards Mountain Drake.
Yeah, and Mountain Dragon combined with an Infernal would be very deadly, especially when you're this far ahead. Because keep in mind... Go ahead.
Ornn is going to be walking down, is what I was going to say. Winter Wonder does have the binds on. Hargley not going to be able to get the stun. Mountain Drake is going to be coming up. It is going to be 5 versus 4 as Gable is just coming out of the base. Kale isn't bad, does have the Equalizer, and Orianna does have the Shockwave as well if they want to fight this. Tasty Juice going to be disengaging from the fight just for a little bit. They still want this Mountain Drake, but the Ornhorn is going to be going out, is going to be able to knock up 2 of them. It looks like he is on a killing spree. Ezreal and Braum going to be going down. Kale is bad, is in a lot of trouble as well as he get hit by the binding. The overheat not going to be able to save him as Kaisa going to be able to walk away with the kill. Tasty Juice is just walking away with this game 3-for-0 and a Mountain Drake.
That is absolutely massive there. We're now talking about a over 6,000 gold lead 15 minutes into the game. This is the definition of a snowball when you look it up at the dictionary backpack.
Yeah, this is a very good snowball coming out from the side of Tasty Juice, and man, the EloSitters just can't do anything. They just have to stand there and watch their towers just all go down. I mean, is there really what can the EloSitters do to get back in this game? It's 16.5 minutes and a 7K gold lead. I mean, do they have any scaling on their team compared to Tasty Juice? I don't think so.
Kale isn't bad technically, outscales his lane counterpart, I want to say, but everyone else gets outscaled. I do think the EloSitters, if they were to come back in this game, step number one would of course be to claim these 400 gold and 600 gold bounties on easy plays and double B respectively, and then try and get a tower. But Minion,
Minion might be in a little bit of trouble here, but is not going to be able to hit the blast cone. They're just going straight for this play. Kayla Zabat is in a lot of trouble. She gets hit by the binding minion. Picking up another kill is Double B, and Compost is on the backside. Double B flashing away from that glacial prison. Here comes the Oranhorn. Gable and Hargley in a lot of trouble as he gets another kill on a Gable, and he's going to be knocking up Hargley as well. It is almost a clean ace so far. Sox is under his tower. Our Terrorizer getting the Sheen proc. 17 minutes in. Tasty Juice gets an ace.
absolutely huge team fight there. Not even losing a single person. And to think in Champion Select, we're having a bit of doubts about this composition and team, considering there's 2 subs put in and composition a little bit on the wacky side.
Yeah, a little bit on the wacky side, but it's really only the Aatrox jungle that's really on the wacky side. I mean, everything else is relatively standard. Kaise is one of the best AD carries right now. Ornna's a very good tank top lane that has a very good amount of disengage and engage. It's a very good team comp outside of the Aatrox, but the Aatrox is working 4-1-7 so far. I mean, man, Tasty Juice is running away with this.
Running away, indeed. A full-on sprint, and they are going the mile so far. Question is, can they close out the game? I certainly hope they could if they have a 10,000 gold lead this far in.
I mean, if Tasty Juice gets this Baron, it's game over.
Basically,
Honestly.
yeah. Because it's
I mean,
already kind of pretty
Yeah,
gloom.
look at the items. Look at the items. I mean, everybody is just so far ahead of their counterparts. I mean, Ornn has an Abyssal Mask and a Gargoyle Stone Plate to the Seeker's Arm Guard and the Oblivion Orb of Rumble.
Oof.
That's an oof right there. Gable, just components to the Warmogs. The Aatrox having a full Black Cleaver. Mid is kind of even in compared to, but I mean, it is a Trinity Force power spike. You know?
Yeah.
The ADCs, full Ginsus over the Sheen. I mean, this is one more team fight, man. I think it's game.
Probably, yeah. It's already basically game at this point. Because... Oh, the bind actually lands.
Yeah, but that blast cone. The Equalizer not going to be able to hit onto only easy plays. Gable is here to stop this. Ornn the stun. Going to be able to get him, even though the Unstoppable did stop him for a little bit. Only easy plays is still in a lot of trouble. He is dashing away. The Redemption is going to be able to save him for a little bit, but I think it is not even going to hit him. It's only easy play is going to be able to flash away, but I mean, that is a flash on the tank, so hey, it could work out.
It could, yeah. Although that was a huge time sink for only a flash there, and when you're this far down, you need to get more mileage than just a summoner spell. Especially if you're committing your Equalizer.
Wee, that is a lot of damage coming out of Minion. He is popping the ult, but he can't revive, and Braum gonna be able to get that kill on the Ignite. Only easy place is here. He might be in a little bit of trouble, but actually it might be Gable in a little bit of trouble. The Black Shield not gonna be able to save him from that Glacial Prison. Gable gonna be going down to that Ornn, even though the Oranhorn not gonna be able to hit anyone. They are sieging onto these Nexus towers, but I don't think Tasty Juice is gonna be able to get anything out of this, but Minion did go down. Who picked up that bounty? It is Braum.
Yeah.
Not really the person you want to have that bounty, but hey, Minion did go down.
You'll take it, but you'll grudgingly take it is the thing. Hopefully...
Yeah, it's kind of like a sucking teeth, like, I got it.
I guess I'll take it. It's something, but...
Yeah, it is something.
You need more than a little something at this point. 2 Earth Dragons now in possession of Tasty Juice, along with that Infernal.
Hey, they did save the Nexus towers, though, so it all works out. As Sox gets the red buff as well, so hey, not too bad. Aatrox is on the top side. I really think they should really try to engage onto this fight. The pings are going down, but nope, they're not going to be able to. Looks like Tasty Juice is just going to be walking away from here. Going to be trying to set up the Baron with their 2 Earth Drakes, as you said.
Yeah, I think that was a matter of they just didn't have vision of where Double B was, and that's why the EloSitters didn't go in. Also, the EloSitters, if they want to, they have double 80 carry and double mountain. So they can just
They can
vaporize a
shred.
Baron.
They can shred that thing. Oh
They
yeah.
can look at Baron funny and they'll get it.
Literally right after the Earthdrake was taken, they were spam pinging onto the Baron. So they definitely want it. A little bit of weird back timings coming from the side of the EloSitters though. I mean, they should definitely start this up. No? Okay. Oh, Gable dodging out that binding. Only easy places here as well, along with Minion. Nothing more, just getting control of that jungle, trying to get some vision control down.
For sure, for sure. Looks like right now the
Does
call
Corki have his
is...
package? Does Corki have
Huh?
his package? Does Corki have his package? Oh, it doesn't matter as the binding is going to be able to hit onto Hardly. He is in the bounce house as Winter Wonder is able to pick up that kill. It is now 5v4. Binding is going to be able to hit on the stocks, but he is going to be eating away. But Double B sniping him out, and Double B going to be hitting that ult as well. And man, Double B is on a rampage here. 8-0-4, and it looks like it is going to be Baron as well for Tasty Juice.
Yeah, that Baron already down to 2/3 with just 2 members there. We pan away for half a second, it's below half. What can I say but double mountain?
Bye-bye Mountain. I mean, bye-bye Baron. Goodness gracious. 23 minutes in. It is 4-23 in favor of Tasty Juice with 14k gold lead. Pretty insurmountable at this point, honestly.
Yeah, you'd have to win multiple team fights to come back into this game at this point for the EloSitters, and going off the last 2 team fights, that's not a very likely outlook. There is still the possibility you can, of course, get picks, and picks would certainly be a nice way back in this game. If you look at the inventories here for Tasty Juice, the Ornn items are starting to come out, and that's just another scaling factor that they have to edge themselves over the EloSitters.
Yep, that is just another mountain to climb. These Ornn items. They're something, man. They're so good now. Like, ever since they had that, again, a little mini rework to Ornn, these items are insane that you don't have to buy them anymore.
Yeah, you don't have to drop that 1,000 gold on them. So I
What is the
remember...
package? It doesn't say.
Ooh, Shockwave. Oof, that is not a good sign if you're not able to burst out the support.
Yeah, True Shot Barrage is not going to be a hit as well. But, this is... Let's see if the EloSitters can defend their Nexus turrets, as Sox gets the half health from one Missile Barrage from Arch Terrorizer. The Rumble is here, however. He does have the Equalizer. It is a very good team fighting tool, as Sox is just chunked out completely. Gable in a lot of trouble. He can't even queue out of there, as Hartley is in a lot of trouble as well, but the Resurrection is going to be coming down. Double B ults himself in. Compulse is going to be going down, and it looks like Hartley and Kayla's and Bad is next on the menu. That is a triple kill for Arch Terrorizers. That is the game for Tasty Juice.
A very convincing game number 1 coming out here for Tasty Juice, and they're going to be going into game number 2 looking strong.
That's a confidence booster right there. 4-28. Tasty Juice just runs over the EloSitters in game 1.
Absolute pile drive coming out. We'll see if the EloSitters are able to pick their heads up and come back into game number 2, however.
Looking at the damage charts too, I mean, Rumble did the most damage. That's insane. But couldn't do that much with a bot lane that just couldn't get going. Gable just kind of threw himself out there on multiple occasions, couldn't get anything going. But I still have confidence in the EloSitters. Even after watching this game, I think they're going to redefine their draft a little bit. And I think they should ban out that Kai'Sa, in my opinion. I think Kai'Sa is just so strong right now. But hey, we'll find out.
Yeah, and keep in mind, the winner of the series does take first place in this group, so there's a little bit on the line this game, or a decent amount.
Yeah. Yep, you're right. And with that, we will be right back with game number 2 between the EloSitters and Tasty Juice. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It is the EloSitters versus Tasty Juice. Tasty Juice does have the 1-0 lead so far. It was it was an absolute slaughter in 20-something minutes. I mean, it was 28-4 in favor of Tasty Juice. So hopefully the EloSitters will be able to bring it back to a 1-1. I'm hoping. Because I
Yeah,
love me a 3-game series, but man, that game, it wasn't a very good indicator of it happening.
Yeah, because let's be honest, last game there was 2 games worth of gold lead in that, and
Yeah.
a little insurmountable. But as we're getting into the draft here, the Morgana taken away from last game, and the Lulu being taken away from Winter Wonder. No wonder since, well, he's named Winter Wonder after what I assume is his favorite Lulu
It's the
skin.
Winter Wonder Lulu. Yeah. It could be Winter Wonder Karma as well. But the Morgana is a very good ban. It facilitated a lot of picks for Tasty Juice and also a lot of disengages as well. Those black shields were on point. So let's see what Tasty Juice is going to be first picking here. It is going to be the Jarvan the 4th. Very surprisingly, honestly. That is very interesting because the Aatrox worked out very well last game, and Jarvan the 4th also got nerfed as well last patch. So, kind of interesting.
Yeah, because the Jarvan actually got some heavy nerfs last patch to his Golden Aegis, which is like, oof. As they took away the scaling and then nerfed the base value on the shield, which is like, oof.
And it also raised the E cooldown from like 11 to 12. It's not that much, but still, it is a nerf nevertheless. Looks like the EloSitters is going to be picking up that Kai'Sa. Double B did have a fantastic game, so a very good takeaway for Sox. Let's hope that he can follow in the footsteps of Double B and just completely destroy that game. It looks like it is going to be Zac as well, so Gable not going back to the Sejuani, not going for the Ivern, not going for the Malzahar, going for the Zac. Looks like Tasty Juice is going to be going for the Caitlyn Karma lane, a very good bully lane. I am kind of interested to see what the EloSitters is going to be picking here, though.
Yeah, because Caitlyn Karma is an absolutely brutal lane if you don't have the means to deal with it. Granted, you do have a Zac in the jungle, so you can play the camp game, and that really can shut down a lane like this.
I feel like a healing support would be best here, like Nami or Raka. But it's going to be the Zoe mid lane for the EloSitters, a very good mid laner. It wasn't banned last game from what I remember. But you know what is going to be banned? That Corki.
Oh yeah, no. After the initial back there, Arch was able to put in a lot of work on that Corki in the mid lane. We just saw how hard he is bullying that poor little Orianna that was being piloted by Compulse there.
I don't even think he did that bad of a job. It was really just after that first dive, it just went all downhill from there, because then the TP from with bot, Arch Terrorizer got a double. It was game over from there.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over, man. Game over. But the ban still coming out. Tasty Juice is going to be taking out that Cannon and the Thresh. EloSitters going to be taking off Corki and Zillion, too. Pretty good mid laner so far. The EloSitters does have first pick here. I think they should probably pick their support and leave their top laner for the counter pick. And it is going to be the Nami. Hey, I was right. Hey.
So we'll see how that works out. Nami hasn't been that big of a pick recently. She hasn't been meta, or at least competitive meta, since what I want to say season 5 or season 6. So
I think since the Ardent meta. Since the Ardent meta.
So that would have been season 6, I believe.
Yeah. But Nami's still a very good pick, healing the Kai'Sa for all the damage that Caitlyn Karma is going to be putting out, and the Talia going to be picked up for Arch Terrorizer. Pretty much the same as Corki, honestly. Just you alt around the map. Pretty good DPS as well. And let's see if Tasty Juice is going to be going back to this Ornn top lane. And it looks like they are.
It did certainly work out last game, save for that one early gank where he gave up the first blood. After that, it was just clean sailing. We'll see what we see here to counter that. It looks like we might see a Camille come out. Camille have a large split push advantage.
Okay, let's see it, dude. I don't know. I don't know about that matchup too much.
Yeah, Camille obviously wins late, especially once she gets the items.
Yeah, that mid to late game from Camille is so good. But the thing that like bothers me is the bellows breath from the horn. Like that thing hurts. Like, but you know. All right, so now looking at these comps, I'm gonna ask you again. Who do you prefer? I think I was wrong with my prediction last game pretty hard, so I'll throw it over to you first. Who do you think?
This is a
What
hard
what
one
comp came out? Yeah, I know it is kind of hard compared to the last one.
because I want to say if it goes late, it favors Tess here, but TJ definitely has it early. But also, both teams can work it early and both teams can work it late. It's very hard to say. I want to see how the initial ganks come out from the junglers this game because I have a feeling that's going to really dictate the pace of the game, at least through the early and mid game.
Well, Jarvan can gank from level 2, and Zach can pretty much only gank from level 5. So, yeah, Zach really can't gank early. It's really hard for him to because like you just don't have the range on your E just yet. But I mean, with Kaisa and Nami, it is a pretty good setup. With Zoe, it's a pretty good setup. With Camille, it's a pretty good setup. So I am kind of interested to see how it is gonna go. But
It,
I don't know. It's
it
just,
might be a little tricky top lane thanks to the Bell's Breath. We'll
yeah.
have to see.
I mean, like you said, Camille will win that mid to late, but like Ornn will probably destroy the Camille early because it is a melee into melee matchup. So that Bella's Breath will hurt the Camille a ton. But Ornn now has to decide if he's going to be building that Abyssal Mask first too into the Camille. He can't do that anymore because with the Rumble you were able to. Now you can't because it's AD, it's Camille.
I think we see the Iceborne into Abyssal Mask come out this game.
Nice.
Because the Iceborne is really good on Ornn thanks to the 20% CDR and the big clap.
Big old clap.
Yeah, maybe a Sunfire Cape if he really just wants to like AFK push. I'm not entirely sure, but probably most likely not gonna be that Abyssal Mask, since you want to at least stand toe-to-toe with this Camille.
Yeah. If the EloSitters can survive the early game from the Caitlyn Karma and the Jarvan, I think they have a chance to win this game because Zoe is very good at picking out. I mean, Camille is insane at picking out as well. I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm just biased towards them because Gable's my boy, but I don't know.
Well, I'll
But
have to see.
yeah, I really like the comp from TJ much better though. I will say because like the Jarvan Talia combo is absolutely deadly. Like think about it, the EQ into the Cataclysm and then Talia just pretty much has a free EW. So you know.
Although,
Good luck with
fun
that.
fact, Ornn. Oh wait, no, the Ornn is on the same team as the Jarvan and Talia. My bad. I thought the Ornn was on Tessa's side, and I was about to say, fun fact, Ornn can actually go through walls with his charge and break them.
Yeah, no. Can you wait if it's still on the friendly team? Can you still like take off the Cataclysm? I think so.
I don't
Like because it
know.
destroys terrain. I'm fairly certain.
It destroys player-made terrain.
Yeah. So yeah, it would. Hey, look it up.
So it'd
So
be a little
hopefully,
broken if he could kill the default terrain with it.
yeah. Hopefully, Ornn can't get locked up in the Cataclysm with. I'm assuming it's gonna be Nami. Because Camille can jump out, Zach can jump out, Zoe can dodge for a second or two before getting back in. But Nami has a little bit of trouble there.
Okay, so I just looked it up on the Wikia. He can only destroy enemy-created terrain. So
Okay.
Minion and Arch-Terrorizer, fear not. Your top laner will not destroy your Cataclysms and Weaver's Walls.
Damn. That's unlucky. But I really like this Talia pick, though. Because, like, if Zoe portal jumps back and forth, Talia has a free W.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, Compost has to be really, really careful with how he uses those portal jumps.
Yeah, because you do not want to get a seismic shove into her minefield.
Nope, you do not. You do not. kind of worried a little bit about the tankiness of the EloSitters. I mean, Zach does have a good amount of tankiness towards him, but Camille is more of a bruiser. Nami is not
Nami.
at all. Yeah, Nami is Nami. As compared to TJ, that the Jarvan, it's now like the Conqueror build. I'm assuming if it's going to be the Conqueror build as opposed to the Electrocute. The Electrocute is more like the Warriors, the Black Cleavers, into what else? What else do they build? Something
Sterix,
bruisery.
I'd assume. Guardian Angel.
Sterix? Yeah, probably Sterix. No, it's Guardian Angel. That's it. Guardian Angel. It's Warriors into Guardian Angel into Black Cleaver. But if it's the Conqueror build, it's Cinderhawk into Warmogs into Gargoyle Stormplate into Sterix. That's pretty tanky.
Yeah.
That's pretty tanky.
J4 is a rather flexible champion here, so Minion can play as he wants to, and keep in mind, easy plays. He's going to be going like full tank in the top lane, so he isn't obligated to be the pure frontline champion. He can go for a little bit of a cruisery build with the cleaver, like you said. We will have to see.
But I mean, Minion is the kind of player that he is like really aggressive, really in your face, and he likes to do that damage. So I'm gonna assume it's gonna be the Electrocute build, if you want me to be completely honest with you.
Yeah. Especially against a Zac who's a little easy to just get into his jungle and beat up.
Something interesting also, in terms of summoner spells, Winter Wonder is going to be taking the Exhaust, and Sox is going to be taking Barrier, and Hargley is taking Heal. So they are doubling down on this very safe lane. They do not want to get caught with the Caitlyn Karma. So I wonder how that's going to work out. I mean, I guess technically they don't really have that much kill pressure for Caitlyn Karma, so I guess it is the right move.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you wanted to here as Hargley and Shox, or Sox, you could have Sox take the teleport instead and have Hargley hold onto that heal. And that will allow Sox to get in a free back at least twice during the laning phase, I want to say.
Yeah. I don't think the barrier is going to be doing much, if you want to be completely honest. I don't know. I feel like TP would have been better, like you said.
It will be nice in late game team fights since barrier does provide more health potential than the heal. And against burst, if you're eating like a full-on rock toss from the Talia, or if there's a full AD Jarvan diving onto you, it is nice having that upwards of, I want to say 300-ish health late game.
Yeah. So while we are in the spectator delay, we are still about a minute and 25 off. We are going to be taking a little break here while we load up into the game. Let's see if Tasty Juice can make this a clean 2-0 or if the EloSitters can make it a 1-1. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are onto the Rift, as everybody looks like it's going to be just going towards the standard 5-point boring level 1 here. But, I mean, neither team really has a very good level 1, so I don't really blame them that much.
Potential bubble. Potential bubble.
Potential bubble.
Hargley is sharp and quick on his keyboard.
So, interesting keystones we have here. We have a PTA Kaisa that you would assume that she would want to survive the lane, didn't go fleet. And Electrocute Talia, you usually see Glacial. And then the crown of them all, an Aftershock Jarvan the 4th. Instead of Conquer, instead of Electrocute, we have Aftershock.
It will make him really beefy for minion here, but it might be a question of how beefy do you need to be? Yeah, and it's situational too, because usually when you take Aftershock, it's on someone with much more guaranteed crowd control. You see it on Gavel. He has the good elastic slingshot. That's pretty easy. He also has 2 other ways to proc it. Only easy plays, well, he has a knockup and another knockup in the form of his called Forge God.
Like, that flag and drag is not guaranteed by any means whatsoever.
Yeah, and you don't have any backup methods. So if you miss that, it's about, let's say it's mid-game and you have 20-ish% CDR. I'll say there's at least a 7-second window before you have a chance to proc it again, which is usually all it takes to decide a team fight, really.
Grass Camille, too. I didn't catch that. You usually would go PTA. But
yeah,
instead you went for a Grasp. So.
Yeah, or even the Conquer. The Grasp will, of course, give you more innate sustain in this lane. Not to mention the extra health is nice.
Yeah, the extra health is nice. And, I mean, considering, like, the Bellows Breath, like, just hurts so much. Looks like the hook shot going to be able to go onto only easy plays. He doesn't have the level 2 yet. Had to flash away for that Q reset came back up from Kale as a bad. So a very good start here for the EloSitters.
Do keep an eye on both junglers, though. They are towards this top side. Minion is closer, so how aggressive this top lane is, we might see a gank come out here first.
It is warded very smartly, though, from the Camille. But, I mean, Minion is just going to be backing off here. I don't blame him. He was pretty low in health. So Saxon Shove is going to be able to hit on a Compulse. Oh, wow. He actually went Time Warp Tonic. Oh, interesting.
Who went Time Warp here? Compulse?
Zoe. Yeah.
Interesting.
Corrupting Pot. Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah, if you are going to go Time Warp, you are a little forced to take that Corrupting Pot start.
It didn't go to Corrupting Pot.
But you do get that extra health from the Doran's Ring, and the extra AP is nice.
I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Size of Shell not going to be able to hit, though. Back in the mid lane, our Terrorizer does have a level advantage so far. Nothing too spicy, though, as opposed to the last game. Like, there was this almost constant non-stop action.
We might get a little spicier.
Yeah, it looks like Gable trying to do a little bit of a lane gank. But
is it Gable? I thought it was Gable.
It's Gable.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gable.
Hookshot going to be able to hit the Unstoppable. Is going to stop him for a little bit, but the Stretching Strike's going to be able to pull him back. Kale isn't bad. Not going to be able to get that second proc on the Q, however. So it looks like only easy plays is going to be able to walk away with his life despite not having flash. So very good absorption from there, as the minion is going to be ganking in the mid lane. Compulse is going to be slowed. Our Terrorizer not going to be able to hit any of those Qs. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble is going to be able to hit onto the Jarvan as Gable is here, and that is going to be first blood towards the Gable. Compulse does have to flash away. Minion flashed as well. He doesn't have the flag and drag, but he might have the drag, but the auto is going to be able to take him down as Minion is smiting, trying to get some health. Not going to be able to get it, as Stretching Strikes is going to be able to get him again, as Gable basically gets a double kill. That is exactly what you want to see from the EloSitters.
Yeah, and one of those was the first blood here, so nice win coming out here for the EloSitters. Bot lane, a tower plate already dropping in the favor of Tasty Juice, however, and kind of indicative of how this lane is supposed to be going. You'll look alongside that freeze, but
these CS, CSs, that hurt.
Yeah,
that hurt watching.
Yeah, that's just the sad reality of trying to see us under tower pre-pickaxe, at least.
Yeah.
Because did you
But I
know
mean,
every ADC can see us under tower effectively if they have at least a pickaxe?
wait, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, except for Draven, he's able to last hit the ranged creeps after one tower shot
Only
without.
easy plays is going with a little bit of trade with Kalos and Bat, but back in the mid lane, back in the top lane. Looks like everybody is going to be just fine.
Damn it,
Thank you, directed camera.
why's the action gotta take place during my super fun 80 carry facts?
Sorry,
Oh well.
do you have another 80 carry fact?
Yeah, did you know
Alright.
80 carry is the coolest role in League, and if you don't play, you're not cool?
You're a beta. I like it. Oh look, there's that sniper shove that we were talking about. It's pretty much free any single time the portal jump from Compulse happens. But I will have to agree, I love 80 carry champions, but I hate the role. I think the role sucks.
Wait,
Like-
you're able to bounce off the orange seismic
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, because it's terrain. Double
I mean,
beam
it makes
gets-
sense. It's just I
bubble.
never see it, so it's a shock.
Yeah. It's that 1000 IQ play, dude. What do you want? Also, hookshot gonna be going in. Kalos and Bab really wants a kill. Able to get that kill. Couples flashing away with that W flash that he has. Very good job from the EloSitters so far. 3-1.
Oh, 3-1. Definitely working out, especially when you consider Kale isn't bad. He's supposed to be having a little trouble early on this Camille. Grass and Corrupting Potion certainly helping out, but with this extra kill, Ian approaches late game fantasy of outsplit pushing his opponent.
Yeah, if you survive the early game as Camille, you can... Oh, there's a little bit of interrupting there, but very good job from Kalos and Bad so far. Pretty impressive on this Camille. He does have to back, though, for the Orin gets back. Yeah, he's gonna be...
Although, interesting from Double B here, he's going BF Sword with a Brawler's Glove. So he's going the BF Sword into either the Static Shiv or Rapid Fire first, which is interesting. Typically, you go for the Infinity Edge first. That way, it's like a little earlier in gold and you need less components.
Well,
Not to
he
mention-
didn't have that much gold. Come on, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I would have rather taken boots here. That's my personal preference, at least. But alas.
Oh, more trading in the top lane. Kayla's and Bad is not actually getting the betterment of this trade. It's just
Yeah.
the tankiness from the Orin is just destroying this Camille so far. Another hook shot though, but the Unstoppable is going to be able to stop him. The clap. Here comes the Orin Horn. Kayla's and Bad is in a lot of trouble. He's actually is going to be able to ult away from that. Oh, Kayla's and Bad. Oh, beautiful Glacial Fissure.
Yeah, so Kale
Beautiful.
isn't bad, making the mistake twice there of fighting in a huge wave of minions. It does cost him dearly, cost him his ultimate and life and flash, so...
And flash, yeah. That's the big deal to me. Just can't get that flash. Ooh, our Sharers are just getting popped just from that that last chapter.
And Ignite he picked up somewhere.
Yeah. From somewhere, probably just from a minion, no big deal.
Yeah. Just walk up and get
Oh.
ignited twice in a trade.
Winter Wonder gonna be going. Gable might be in a little bit of trouble. Destruction Strikes can't get the Alexa Slingshot out of there though. Cannot ult away as well. He might be in a little bit of trouble as nobody has TP to save the Zac. And there goes to Talia. Talia is gonna be able to get that kill on the Zac. His Compulse is in a lot of trouble. As there is just fighting all over the map. There was a double kill in the, or sorry, Caitlyn died to, who was it? It was to Hargley, and Kayla's and Bad got another kill onto only easy plays. Like, there's a lot of fighting here all of a sudden.
Yeah, after a rather calm early game, we go back to last game's trend of everybody just beating each other up. And bot lane, that was a very huge kill because Winter Wonder Lulu was in the mid lane. Sox and Harley, of course, just able to go in 2v1 and pick up an easy peasy kill. And that will kill some momentum in this lane that Double B and Winter Wonder had built up here.
What is the gold lead? Because Ornn, okay. So basically, top lane is pretty much even. Even though Camille does have the kill, he's 12 CS down. So it's still pretty even in this top lane, even though like Camille is getting the betterment of these trades so far. Still even.
And very interestingly, Kale isn't bad picked up a Cull here, which might be a bit of a cocky purchase, because that is
At
going to
10
delay his
minutes.
Triforce. That is going to delay his
minutes.
Triforce.
That is so cocky.
It's just speaking to the fact that he's confident he can keep winning trades in this top lane and just get away with this purchase. We'll have to see if it bites him in the butt here, however.
It's just, why would you buy a call at 10 minutes?
Yeah, I would
Like, if it was a 5-minute call, I'd be like, okay, yeah, no big deal. But a 10-minute call?
Yeah, because I would have heavily favored a longsword here because you can build that into the phage.
Oh, only easy plays. He's in a lot of trouble because he already burned his entire combo. Only easy plays in a lot of trouble. Doesn't have. Oh, yeah, he actually does have the Ornhorn Gable. Not going to be able to get that kill either. Camille might still try to go for this dive as he does dash away. As the. Ooh, another double bubble on the bot side. EloSitters Bad trying to do what he can. Cannot get that kill onto only easy plays, but he does get him away from the tower. Some free plates, no big deal.
Yeah. But bot lane, however, I'm assuming that's what the 3 plates were about. You look at the dragon, it is currently being taken by Mignon, and he is able to get that Earth Dragon for his team. I'll be very nice to this bot lane.
Oh, yeah, and he's pinging for a dive, too. And there's no TPs at all. Minion is here. Sox and Hargley may be in a little bit of trouble, but a very beautiful wave from Hargley. And it looks like, oh, TJ is going to get bubbled up under the tower. Minion is in a lot of trouble, too. He's going to be going down. Wow. Very greatly played from the EloSitters bot lane. Holy moly.
Indeed, a pure disaster for Tasty Juice here. On par with the Titanic in terms of disasterhood.
Beautiful wave, beautiful bubble, beautiful heal, beautiful flash. Just, you could not have played that better. Honestly.
And another key thing about that gank was Winter had no mana. Oh, Ornhorn in the top lane.
Only easy plays going for EloSitters Bad. Not going to be able to get that auto. He is going to be able to hook shot away. Probably 2 more autos going to be dead. 1 more, the unstoppable. Going to be able to get him from the Bellows Breath. Gable is in a lot of trouble though. Destruction Strike's going to be able to slow him down for a little bit, but Alex slingshot's out of there. But man, this Ornn to Camille, it is volatile as hell.
Yeah, a lot of beating up going around. Like going into a bar and just picking up fistfights with random strangers, although you probably know this stranger.
Let's brawl.
Yeah. Hey you just start swinging, he starts swinging back at you. That's top lane.
I don't know. This Camille not really working out so far. I mean, it still is in the early game.
Yeah.
We will see how this pick favors in the mid game, as the first turret is going to be going down for Tasty Juice on that Karma and Caitlyn lane. They don't have a kill in that lane, but they did get the first tower.
Yeah, and that's just the power of it, because there's still a CS lead as well. And what they want to do now with this Karma Caitlyn lane is rotate to the top and just try and knock down those last 2 plates. Although they probably won't get both of them, maybe just one, but they only have 30 seconds left. A little doubtful with how slow range champions tend to be on that base movement speed deal.
I am kind of surprised that I haven't seen Arch Terrorizer roam that much with that Weaver's Wall. I mean, with the Corki, he was roaming all over the place, even if he didn't have package. It's I don't know.
Yeah, it did also help last game. He did have the teleport.
Yeah. But I mean,
Only easy plays might be a little caught out.
No, I think it is Arch Terrorizer that is caught out. Only easy plays is going to be able to get bubbled up. Compulse is in a little bit of trouble as well. He's just chasing the Talia. Talia going to be going down. Only easy plays trying to get another pick up the TP for good usage. But Gable going to be able to pick up that kill pretty... why burn the TP there?
Yeah, and another question is, why take that fight when you know there's 2 of you and 3 of them? That's very cocky, and it's not like there's a huge lead built up here on only easy plays and Arch. This isn't last game where you have a 10,000 gold lead.
I mean, and now the Rift Tower is just going to be running down these top turrets here. It's very interesting that this TP from EloSitters Bad came out, even though the kills were pretty much secured. It's just, they lost a lot off of that top lane play. The Flag and Drag not going to be able to get, rather he's just going to be able to get himself out of there. And it looks like that is going to be another turret as well. So, oh no, that's mid lane. Okay. Yeah, that's a mid lane turret. Okay, so technically 1 for 1. Mid lane turret for top lane turret. That's a pretty good trade. Oh, the Ornhorn might be in a little bit of trouble. The Ornhorn is going to be coming out. He is getting collapsed on, though. Arch Terrorizer not going to be able to pick up that kill. It's only easy plays Gonna be picking back up with that kill onto Compulse. And not the greatest Zoe so far.
Yeah, 1 and 3 not doing too hot. You know. He does have a nice CS lead, however. We are gonna have a dragon here just shortly, and that'll be another Earth Dragon. So it's a great prospect to have 2 Earth Dragons. We saw what happens to a Baron last game if you have 2 of them.
Yeah, he just gets shredded, but they also had Kaisa and Corgi, so I mean, you know. Gable is here though, so the dive might not be able to go the way that they envisioned. Gable just pulling him back out. Kalis and Bad is going to be able to pick up a kill onto the Ornn. The Smite going to be able to stop Winter Wonder just for a little bit. The hook shot not going to be able to go in for Kalis and Bad, but very ambitious dive there from Only Easy Plays, not knowing where Gable was.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Sox has a barrier and has a heal on his support, so he has a lot of protection between that and the heals and the shields in both his kit and Hargley's kit. And that might
so
just
maybe
cost
this
the Earth
barrier.
Dragon.
This barrier might be starting to pay off a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely hinders your bot lane aggressiveness, but hey, come late game teamfights, having that extra protection is very nice.
Are they going to try to steal this? They are going to try, but it looks like it is too early for Minion. He's going to be able to give his life to Compulse. So Earth Dragon, 2 kills. Pretty good for the EloSitters.
Mm-hmm. And now they are the ones with a slight gold lead this game. I say slight, but when you consider last game, there's a 6,000 gold lead at this point for the for the Tasty Juice.
No.
We take that.
But,
we take that.
But the gold lead seems to be on the tank jungle and the support, and not on the ADC and the bruiser jungle. So I mean, it's kind of give and take. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
So, like Kai'Sa's not that far ahead. Let me see the gold lead here. So Kaisa is ahead by 500, 600 gold. Top lane even, mid lane about 1k. Yeah, so I mean, it's not really where you want the gold lead to be, but you know,
Yeah.
still not worse. You still,
That's
it's still
something.
gold. It's still gold, exactly. It's still gold.
Oh god,
Maybe-
excuse my sickness.
Are they? No, you're good. I wonder if they're trying to posture for a fight here. I mean, there's just so many wards going down on this Baron area, even though there's no Baron. So kind of interesting, but oh, Kale isn't bad. Might be a little caught out. Doesn't have that many wards. Minion is here with the Karma Shield, but a very great ultimate from Kale isn't bad. Going to be able to negate that EQ, and Minion doesn't have the Aftershock proc. The Cataclysm is going to be going down. Seismic Shove not going to be able to hit us. The Flash is going to be able to get Kale isn't bad away. Our Riser is still doing what he can with that DPS on the Q, but not going to be able to get a kill. Very good escape from Kale isn't bad, but he did have to burn his Flash and his ultimate.
Yeah, in the end, nobody dies. And keep in mind, Harley also blew his own and the redemption. So a lot of healing coming out.
Oh yeah, here comes the Ornn. Horn Camille going to be in a lot of trouble. Knocked up for days. His only easy play is going to be able to get that kill. Cable in a lot of trouble with the Seismic Shove, but he's going to be ulting himself back into the brush. Sox is here as well, but he might be in a little bit of trouble as well. The wall is going to be able to block off Nami from the Kaisa. The Seismic Shove not going to be able to hit us. It looks like our Terrorizer might be in a little bit of trouble. It's a double kill for Sox, and it looks like everything is going to be evened out so far. Compost not going to be able to get a Sleeping Trouble bubble so far. It did hit something, but I think it hit a minion. Nothing more than that. 2 for 1 in favor of the EloSitters.
2, 4, 1.
Oh! Nope, nothing more. I thought Nami was going to try to do something there, but nothing more.
Yeah, it looked like he's going in their favor initially because they got the jump in that fight. They're able to burst down Gabi and... I don't know, did Gable die in that fight?
No, he did not. I think he popped the passive, but I don't think it actually...
That's actually huge.
Yeah. But, man, this Nami is clean, dude. This
Yeah,
Nami is clean.
Really working overtime to keep his homies
Holy.
alive.
Like, without that Nami, Sox is dead, 100%.
100%, what can I say?
What's the next dragon? Let's see here. Next dragon is Cloud Drake, so it's not another 3 mountain. Bad might be in a little bit of trouble. Knocked up for a little bit. He is in the bouncy house. Bad does have to ult, and it looks like he is going to be able to hook shot himself away before the Cataclysm goes down. A little bit of a slow just to get himself an escape. For the time being, the EQ not going to be able to hit. So it looks like Bad escaping once again. This guy's Houdini, dude.
Houdini. Although the thing that killed Houdini was actually just a single punch to the gut, if I recall correctly.
It was 3 punches. It was 3 punches to the gut.
Either way, my man was not prepared.
I remember that story. Section Strike's gonna be able to stop. Oh my goodness. Very good play from Gable. The wave gonna be able to stop him. Gable is gonna be able to get that kill. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble gonna be able to go onto the Jarvan. That is a double kill for Gable. As Kayla's about is in the bot. It's in the back line rather. The trap gonna be able to stop him for just a few moments. As it looks like the attention gonna be going over to Baron for the EloSitters.
Very huge there. The EloSitters have just been on fire when it comes to team fights this game so far. And Wonder
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
It was his mistake for thinking it was safe there. What can I say? But
You're
oh well.
never safe when there's a Zoe on the map.
It's like, gee, there's no one around for a 2,000 unit radius, and I have a wave right by me. Oh, Sleepy Bubble.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
you just came
The
from
Sleepy
2,000 units away and one-shot me.
The bubble
Alrighty.
didn't even hit, dude. It was just the paddle star.
What can I say but outplayed?
Outplayed and outsmarted. As the
Aided and
EloSitters,
outsmarted.
they are going to be able to get that Baron. Also trying to go onto the Cloud right now as well. Getting themselves a little bit of extra movement speed, trying to dodge themselves out of that flag and drag and the horn and the seismic shove from Arch Terrorizers. So pretty good pickup in my opinion.
Pretty good. Yeah, and this gold lead is only getting bigger and bigger for the EloSitters here. EloSitters, not EloSitters, as time goes on. Usually what you want to see when you have a lead like this.
I don't like Minion anymore. Look at his build. He went Cinderhawk and a Black Cleaver. He's trying to go a hybrid of the two. It doesn't work like that.
One thing I really want to see at the end of this game is the Aftershock details for our minion, because I don't mean to flame, but I don't think I have seen him proc it once this game.
He procced it once, maybe twice, but I don't think anything after that.
Yeah, but it just kind of goes to show the unreliability of the Flag and Drag when it comes to that.
Yeah. Exactly. Like that's why it's hard to take Aftershock on the Jarvan, because like you said, the Flag and Drag is very unreliable in terms of actually hitting it. So.
Because if you think about Flag and Drag, sure you can knock them up with it. Usually though, a lot of times you will use it to get in range, so you can use that Cataclysm. Yeah. But now if you're taking the Aftershock, you're forcing yourself to be in range for that Flag and Drag to land. And that doesn't make you as sneaky, and it does not give you as big of a threat range, which can really hurt on Jarvan, especially when he is one of the primary means of engage. Top lane, a little bit of engage.
Yeah, it looks like Kayla's in bad did hit that level 13 power spike. Now has that full hook shot plus the full precision, whatever it's called. Precision strike, something like that. Precision something.
Precision.
Full Q. Full Q. Got the full Q there. So
I want to say it's oh. Yeah, it has precision strike, yeah.
Oh, Zoe gonna be able to get caught up in that seismic shove. Did have to flash away though, but mid lane inner turret did go down. I don't think the EloSitters is gonna be going for anything else other than that. The knockup on Kayla's in bad, not gonna be able to do that much. The hook shot gonna be able to hit onto only easy plays. Not too much though. Bella's Breath gonna be able to disengage for a little bit. I think they are trying to get onto this top inner turret though, looking like, with a little bit of a wave. Looks like they are going to try to go for it. Gable is here on the back side. Is able to get that elastic slingshot. Let's see who he is going to be going for. Tried to go for Winter Wonder, but he flashed away. A very good flash from the stretching strikes. The Ornhorn not going to be able to hit anybody, as Camille able to bring back that Orn, because even though he flashed, he was trapped in the ultimate. Karma going to be going down as well to Compulse, and that is a 2-for-0 so far. And it looks like TJ just trying to run away, as Double B might be in a little bit of trouble as well. The heal might be able to save him for the time being, and it is going to be able to save him, even though the Ignite from Compost did get burned. But it looks like the EloSitters just wanted that inner turret, and they got it.
Yeah, and they got much more off of that. Could proudly walk past these traps and use a free flash.
Yep, that free flash from Zoe XD.
XD, was that my real flash I just wasted there?
Or was it the fake one?
That's how you're really
About to
being
find
on
out.
Zoe.
Oh yeah. And what, you real flash?
Yeah, you real flash on them and not use your fake flash.
That is totally BM.
That's just me wanting to show dominance. I don't even need my... Well, I could use my fake flash and save my real flash, but... hear me out. I want you to hate your life.
So we are 25 minutes in, and this Camille still hasn't finished the call. I just want to point that out there.
That is a very interesting statistic, actually, considering it was about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of interesting.
Yeah, and he's gonna have to sell something soon, but you don't want to sell the call on 13 stacks. Or
Just sell the
12
corrupting
stacks?
pot. Sell the
Yeah.
corrupting pot. How much gold does he have in the bank? He has 1,300 gold in the bank right now.
Yeah, just spend that, honestly. You don't
sell
need
the Doors
that
Blade.
corrupting.
No, you don't.
Oh man, he has 7 left. He needs a cannon wave to finish this call off.
Yeah, he's gonna get it on this wave. Yay! If he, 100% it. Oh, 6, 5. 4.
Wait, don't take
3.
his buff.
2.
Oh, one more. One more.
Wait, no, wait. He missed
Oh,
it
no.
because he went for the Orn.
No.
That's only Easy Blade might be in a little bit of trouble here because the Nami and the Kaisa is here. He is stopped in that polygon. And it looks like Sox is going to be able to pick up that kill. So, very good rotation from the EloSitters. Going to be able to get that inner turret as well.
He finished it. He finished it.
Woo!
He
We did it.
has finished his call at 27 minutes and 2 seconds.
We did it, dude.
We did it. We saved the city, SpongeBob.
Oh my goodness. Looks like the next drink is going to be another mountain. And because they did get it at 27 minutes, that is the opportunity to get 2 dragons, I believe, before the Elder Drake comes back up.
I swear, yeah, they lowered the dragon spawn rate from 6 minutes to 5.5 or 5, I believe.
Yeah. I don't think this game is going to be going to Elder Drake, though.
But yeah,
hey,
it's
you never
probably
know.
going to one more Baron, and then the EloSitters take it home. Because
But
with
I
a
mean-
9,000 gold lead?
Yeah. It's pretty hard to overcome, but it's really... Can you catch out this Nami, though? Like, this Nami is literally just soloing these team fights, in my opinion, with just how great she is playing, and this might be the pick that they want. The EQ gonna be able to go into Hartley. Is flashing away, but the Cataclysm is gonna be able to stop him, and there is the pick that they want. Gable might be in a little bit of trouble as well, as Minion is gonna be going down. The ult from Gable not gonna be able to hit anybody. The Ornhorn gonna be able to hit onto the Kaisa. Gable might be in a little bit of trouble. The Slice himself not going to be able to hit anybody. Gable is in that passive. Kayla's bad is here, though, but it looks like Winter Wonder and Kaylin did go down as well. Only Easy Places is the only person left alive, as Compost going to be able to get himself and Arch Terrorizer trying to run away from Kayla's and bad, and the EloSitters clean up, even though Hartley got picked.
Absolutely huge there, because they got the man they wanted to beginning of that fight, and then they lost all the men they wanted.
Yeah, that was the pick that you want. The Nami was the person that you wanted, and then they cleaned up completely.
Yeah, just had the yikers.
Very good yikers. But I mean, I don't think this Aftershock Cinderhawk Black Cleaver into Warmogs isn't working out that well.
Yeah, a few criticisms on the build choice here from Minion.
But I don't think he's the problem. I don't think he's entirely the problem. I mean, this Caitlyn isn't really doing... Caitlyn from behind isn't a champion at all. Karma is really just a lame bully. After that, she just kind of just... She's a shield bot, and even then, there's people that shield way more.
Yeah. At least she has a mini Sivir ulti. That's kind of nice. You know?
Yeah, but you might as well just pick Sivir, dude.
Alright, Sivir support coming near you.
Sivir support? I like it. Oh my goodness. Sivir support. I'm down for it. Let's do it. Stormrazor first. Get that slow. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Let's see what the EloSitters is going to be able to do with their Baron, though. I think they are just trying to stick to this 1-3-1 style, but little deviated, going for the 1-1-3 rather. Zoe in the mid lane, Camille in the top lane, everybody else in the bot lane. Let's see how TJ is going to respond. The bubble is going to be able to handle the minion, but able to flag and drag himself away. Nothing too bad. Looks like the waves are pushing in, though. All the way to the next turret they go for both the top and the bot lane. There is a lot of pains going down on the bot lane. I think Minion really wants this, and it looks like the Flag and Drag is going to be interrupted, but the Cataclysm is not, however. Kai'Sa going to be able to alter himself away, but the Stretch and Strikes is going to be able to stop Arch Terrorizer and Minion for the time being. Caitlyn is going to be going down. Minion cannot flag himself, drag himself away. Talia going to be going down as well as Camille is going to be taking everything she wants on the top side. Gable not going to be able to hit onto that last slingshot, but did get the Stretching Strike. Slows his the EloSitters is just ripping through Tasty Juice's base.
There's nothing you can really say about that fight but gold diff.
Oh, baby. Yeah, that is definitely gold diff, and it looks like it is going to be team diff as well for the EloSitters as they bring this back to an even game of 1-1 in a very convincing fashion. Goodness gracious. Very convincing from Tasty Juice on game 1, and then very convincing from the EloSitters on game 2.
Yeah, indeed. And now here comes the moment of truth. I know we've kind of been ragging on this, but I need to see the rune details for this Jarvan the Fourth.
Yeah, let's see it here. Runes.
Wait, it's showing me only.
Why? Yeah, it's only showing Ornn. What a bug. Oh, man. Oh, well. Oh,
maybe
well.
we can message the players and ask.
He'll probably just flip us off.
Hey, buddy, I don't remember seeing you proc Aftershock there. Mind telling me how many times you procced it? That'd be a little condescending.
Oh, man. But the EloSitters, very, very good game 2 from them. Zoe did have the most damage after going 1-3, did not die again. Did have that 8 kills. Very good job from Compost. Would you ban the Zoe now next game?
I don't know, because I want to say, like, I want to see what would happen if Minion was back on the Aatrox, because...
Or any other pick other than Aftershock Jarvan? Yes.
Yeah, like, I know we've been harping a lot on this Aftershock J4, but... I really don't like it.
Yeah, I don't either. But we will take a very short break here. Let's see who wins that game 3. Right after this, we'll get back into the draft. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are in Game 3 of this dominant open Week 9 game between the EloSitters and Tasty Juice. Both very convincing games from both sides. I am very excited to see how this Game 3 is going to pan out.
And already we are seeing that Morgana taken off the table, not to mention the Cassiopeia and Jace we've been seeing banned away all series long. I dare make a bold prediction, we'll see a Lulu ban here as well.
Oh, well, so it looks like they are leaving that Lulu up in favor of the Corki first rotation. I don't blame them too much. I don't think Lulu is that great, but I mean, you still want to take somebody off their one trick, but unless you pick it first, and that is exactly what the EloSitters is going to do.
Yeah, that is going to limit things here for the EloSitters, because usually you get a little bit of a flex potential in that first pick. You know, there are a little bit of mix-up in your opponent's game plan. This will tell a lot about the bot lane, though, and the Tasty Juice going to have ample time to respond to this pick however they want to.
Just play Blitzcrank.
Yeah.
So it looks like that is going to be an Aatrox for TJ. It was played in the jungle the first game. I'm not sure if it's going to be played in the jungle again or if it's going to be in top lane, and it looks like Vladimir is also going to be the pick. So there, Tasty Juice is going back to this really flexible like draft. I mean, Vladimir top, mid, Aatrox top, jungle mid, could go anywhere.
Yeah, we will have to see. Most likely going to be the Vladimir top, though, since that was nearly where you always see him. The Zoe locked in here. We saw how much of a threat that was last game after the 1-3 start that
Yeah,
the
they
mid
just
laner
went
had.
8-3. Just went 8.
Yeah.
So,
So,
very
a little bit
good
of a
pick.
run back.
Yeah, a little bit of a run back. I don't think Vladimir is very good into Zoe. I don't think, because like even if you pull, you can still get hit by the bubble. But I mean, I guess you can't get hit by the paddle star. So I mean, I guess it would technically work. I don't think that's a Cho'Gath. Sejuani. Sejuani.
It's a situation.
So the
Yeah,
Cho'Gath is a Sejuani. I am not a fan of that. I told Gable to play Malzahar jungle, and he did not. Whatever.
Yeah, because I remember when doing research, he specifically told me, hey, I can do more than play Malzahar jungle. I am the best Sejuani Zach
He
in.
said he could play Sejuani, or he said he could play more than Sejuani or Zac, and that's all he played this series. Kind of unfortunate, but Tasty Juice did pick up that Lucian and is banning the Kai'Sa. Thank you for banning the Kai'Sa. I am tired of seeing her. But what do you think about the solution pick? You're the ADC main. What do you think about this?
It really depends on the ADC lock-in here for the EloSitters, but if you dash in on the Lucian, you tend to eat a polymorph, which can be problematic. Although if that is on cooldown, or if it gets put onto your support, you are able to just blow up the Lulu. So we will have to see, but polymorph is always a pain.
I feel like with a Lulu, you really need to go a hyper carry though. Like I feel like if you like Vayne, would Vayne be good here?
Vayne into Lucian is hot garbage.
Is it
You
really?
will get smashed, yeah.
I thought you
Because the
could do,
Lucian just bullies you so hard. He out wave clears you, he out all-ins you. You outrange him, but everybody does.
let's
The
see.
Kog'Maw could actually be good into the Lucian. Oh, Braum Lucian? Maybe not so much.
Lucian Braum. So, good luck. I would go Ezreal here. Even, like, I feel like Ezreal might be the best pick here for the EloSitters, in my opinion, to get away from Lucian Braum.
Ezreal Lulu.
Ah! I was right! It is the Vayne! Ha!
Alrighty, so this is gonna be a very hard lane here for the EloSitters because
Yes, it is.
Lucian Braum, known for being one of the best combos and most potent bot lane all-ins in League. The good news here for the EloSitters is that you only really need a polymorph the Lucian here as Winter Wonder. Because Braum, not exactly known for his DPS and shit. Is that for real? No.
Yes, that is for real. They locked it in. That's hype. Mundo's hype as hell.
Because that could actually
that
be a
is-
top lane Aatrox into that Mundo.
Yeah, I know. Like they still have some flexibility in their picks, and it is going to be the Swain. Still a little bit of flexibility between who goes where. I mean, Swain top is a thing. But like, why would you pick double AP solo lanes into Dr. Mundo? I don't understand.
That is actually a really terrible choice since Mundo is specialized in dealing with AP. Not to mention, the Tasty Juice here, they really lack a clear engage. It's gonna have to be a flank from either one of these AP solo laners, but not a fan of that. Like you said, Corky's banned away too. That would have actually been excellent in this situation, I feel.
Why? Why would you pick Swain? They have almost no engage whatsoever. Like, if Swain goes in or Vladimir goes in, Lulu can just polymorph them. Dr. Mundo can literally just build Adaptive Helm and good luck killing him.
Yeah, or Spirit Visage.
Or Spirit Visage, yeah.
Guys, keep in mind, Lucian, if we do see the Bork into Black Labor build here from Double B, that's not going to be the best at shredding him, even though you do have the Bork. The thing is that Cleaver just isn't all that good at shredding Window, especially if it isn't building that much resistance. What you need is more of the crit and attack speed to get through that Mundo, not to mention Executioners. But if you go Executioners, that means you might just have double armor pen items for just a Mundo. Well, there's also Sejuani too, but still.
So Lucian Braum is an absolute pain to play with up until 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, they kind of fall off just because that's kind of the nature of Lucian. If he doesn't get ahead by 15 minutes, game's over. The EloSitters is going to win the game.
Yeah.
Like, Lucian is a very bad ADC, I think, right now. I don't know.
I wouldn't say he's bad. I'd say he's middle of the pack or B+.
I don't know. I feel like Sivir would have been very good here because they put themselves into a corner where they lacked engage. Sivir could have been very good to give them a little bit of movement speed to get themselves the engage, along with the spell shield to stop the Zoe bubble and Gable's ultimate. I don't know. I'm not really feeling the comp that TJ has drafted here, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is a. They are gonna have to make it work. We did doubt them game number 1, but they did circumvent expectations and won that.
Yeah.
So maybe this could be a case of game number 1-itis.
This isn't a very good Sejuani game either. So, yeah, good luck. Good luck to Gable. I would not want to play Sejuani into this comp or with this comp. Like, I don't know. Good luck. That's all I gotta say.
GL.
GL. Lulu is also taking Exhaust. I don't blame him at all. I mean, this is definitely a scaling lane, and I mean, with the Kaisa Nami that they had last game, they definitely scaled very, very well. So, I mean, what keystone will Vayne take though? Is it
Press the attack?
Is it press the attack? Yeah, because
I think you don't need fleet into Lucian lanes because Lucian isn't going to be poking you down. He either kills you or forces you to back. It isn't like Caitlyn where she just slowly whittles away at you auto by auto, peacemaker by peacemaker. He just goes in, either you die, he dies, or you back.
Yep.
Like, yeah. Lucian lanes are very binary at times. The only more binary lanes I would say are Draven lanes.
I feel like the EloSitters kind of back themselves off into a corner because they first picked the Lulu. Like, because you first picked the Lulu, you had to pick a Hypercarry. Otherwise, she would just be absolutely useless, I feel like. Like, if you pick like an Ezreal, she'd be useless. If you pick Dash, she'd be useless. Like, I don't know. Zoe, great pick. Sejuani, Mundo, very great pick into this double AP, but I mean, I think TJ just kind of trolled themselves building or having double AP solo laners.
Yeah, and I will say that the EloSitters here have a much more sound composition to say.
Yeah. They have a tank, they have frontline, they have peel, they have disengage, they have pretty much everything you're looking for in a team comp. But I mean, everything is like every single pick that they picked is like A tier.
Yeah, but
like they don't have like any spectacular picks that jump off of the page, but like they have a competent team comp.
Yeah, the most important thing to me is like guaranteed engage out of Gable here, because you can force fights, whereas the Tasty Juice, even
They
if they
have
get
no hard
ahead,
CC.
you
They have
have
no
to
hard
do
CC.
either a flash Braum ulti or a very good flank from Minion, Arch Terrorizer, or only easy plays. And when you're
Yeah,
throwing
like,
in ifs like that into the equation, it's not that good.
why did they not pick Ornn this game and put the Vladimir in mid lane? I don't understand.
Mm.
Because the Ornn, the 2 games, it wasn't a problem at all. I think he did very well. But hey, you know, to each their own. I guess just the comfort picks. It is a game 3. I guess everybody just wanted their comfort picks. So I mean, I guess I can't particularly blame them, but I mean, it doesn't really fit the comp at all.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We still have a minute on the spectator delay. So while we are waiting on that, we will be right back with game 3 between the EloSitters and Tasty Juice. We'll be right back. All right, everyone, welcome back. We're here with game 3, and oh, I am excited as I am seeing this formation that Tasty Juice is going on right here.
I mean,
they are
when you have
hauling towards this bot lane.
you got a Braum and it's level 1, so might as well 5-man, especially with
Oh,
this
oh,
Oh, does he see this?
oh! No, he didn't. He was out of vision. The Winner's Bite is going to be able to hit the transfusion. Going to be able to do it. Lucian getting that double proc first blood for Arch Terrorizer, and the side of Tasty Juice.
Yeah, that is very huge here for Tasty Juice, because with the oddball composition like this, you need every lead you can get, and getting a first blood like that is very huge, especially in the mid lane. Gonna be very helpful. Although preferably, I would say either that goes to Minion or Double B, because I feel like they can use it much harder. But it is still lead nonetheless. Small silver lining at least for the side of the EloSitters. Sox does save all his summoners, and that was a dash and yoink start by Arch Terrorizer and Double B. So
The yoink is the passive. I'm not sure
oh
exactly. He
wait, no,
probably
I
started
could have
E.
swore he
Yeah.
threw out the E. Yeah, he threw out the E.
Yeah,
The hand of
yeah. That's
Nox.
where you're supposed to start. That's where you're supposed to start.
Oh, okay. I thought you were supposed to start the Q.
The Q? No. Because I think like the E goes, like the damage goes through everybody. So
True.
yeah. But
Yeah. I
very
don't
good
know
start
swing ability
nevertheless.
names. I only know
The
W.
claw.
Yeah, I know
Claw
W is Vision of an
Empire.
Empire because during the Champion Spotlight, I'm like, wow, that is a long and cool name. And I think his ulti is Demonic Ascension, or that's Aatrox's ultimate.
Demonic Ascension is the ultimate for Swain. You got it.
Okay, yeah.
The ultimate for Aatrox is World Ender.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, they're both very similar ultis. You transform into your true demon form. So thematically,
Vladimir's a demon too, dude. That's the comp they got going on here.
no, he's a blood mage. Come on, man, he's totally not a vampire.
Oh, Vayne? Oh, the Winner's Bite is gonna miss though. Still procs him with the passive though. Very unlucky. If Winner hit that Winner's Bite, that was game over for Socks right there.
Game over, man. Game over. It's all done.
Game over. Now, it would have been game over for this lane, but
yeah.
very, very odd dash though. However,
Dashing back into them, and when you're already behind,
insane.
insane in the memory. I remember that song whenever play on the radio. I know those lyrics only. Insane in the membrane.
Wait, what song is that? What song is that?
I think it's just literally called Insane in the Membrane.
Insane creative juices.
I mean, if you name it like that after the main chorus of your song, it's very easy to find. Speaking of
this
easy
is
to find, look at this gank.
It was a very good ward, though, from Double B, so they do see this coming. The heal's going to be expended. The flash polymorph right on the Double B, but he's going to flash himself away. Winner might be in a little bit of trouble, but he flashes away as well. So a very good amount of summoners on this TJ bot lane is gone now. Very good gank from Gable.
Yeah, technically, Summoner spell win out here for the side of the EloSitters, but very good of Double B and Winter to get right on out of that gank, because they were
Very
rather
good
overextended,
ward,
and had it not
that
been
was an
for that ward.
extremely good ward. Oh my goodness. They saw that coming. Wow.
Yeah, because they
Like, if
basically
that
had
ward
to
wasn't
leave
there,
at
that was double
point.
kill. Oh yeah. If that wasn't warded, double kill, 100%.
Yeah, and if you give a double kill over to the Vayne, that's just game over, I feel.
Yeah, I completely agree. But
'Cause-
nevertheless, very good escape. So, hey, great job.
Yeah, we out here, we out here.
We out here.
But
I am. Why is Gable? Why does he keep ganking these lanes that doesn't have a melee? I don't understand. He's wasting so much time in this bot brush here.
I guess
Like,
it's
is
just
that
the
backing?
first of like, oh, they don't have flashes or the heal. Easy clap gank.
Well, the wave is pushing against them as well. Like,
Yeah.
all right. Looks like Aatrox is going to be going over. It is going to be a 3v3.
So this
but-
could actually be a Galaxy Brain move here. Although I think Minion, yeah, he sees the sport. He's gonna
Yeah.
all right. I'm just gonna nope one out. But keep in
Gable
mind, the longer Gable spends here, the bigger of a sunk cost it is.
Yeah, this, like, the patience from this man, insane. He's still here.
Keep in mind, Minion's also still here.
Yeah. Oh, but a very good transfusion from Easy Plays. Oh, Gable, it looks like the patience is going to be paying off, but the stand behind me, Winter Wonder, going to just be able to jump himself away, and Gable just wasted 2 minutes on the spot side here.
That is actually really tragic because after
That's
all
so
that time,
tragic.
all you do is get out 2 basic abilities. Keep in mind,
it looks
Minion
like
is
Minion
not
is
seen
here.
on this ward.
Yeah, he is not seen on the sword, and the minion wave is pushing back into them. I think Winter Wonder honestly just gave himself away, though, as Minion is the smarter player, going to be able to back himself away before he loses any more pressure on this map. Because really, with Aatrox, once you hit that level 6, then you could start ganking. But
Yeah, the move speed from
Sure.
World Ender, as you informed me, is very, very crucial. Just running in like you have a Sivir ultimate, just like, ah, I'm scary, and they're like, alright, good, buddy, we'll back off.
I'm scary.
You just run into like,
Yep.
ooka booka booka, they're like, ah. I mean, it fears minions, so it is technically an ooka booka.
And Ooga Booga.
Yeah.
It's funny how Gable, like, he spent so much time on his bot side that he did his Krugs, went bot side, and he still had enough time to go back to his Krugs, but instead he's going back to this bot side. Double B doesn't have flash or heal. He is exhausted. Double B in a lot of trouble first, or sorry, the kill is going to be going over to Sox. Winter Wonder cannot jump away as that is a double kill for Sox, as in the top side. Minion not going to be able to get anything as Kalos isn't bad. Is going to be able to get that ult off himself, but Sox able to get that double kill. Gable is setting up this 10 on the bot side here.
Yeah, and that's just a symptom of Double B and Winter Wonder had not been able to back there. They really needed back and get their health and mana back. They just stayed, and they pay the ultimate price for it. A double kill going over to Sox's Vein, like we said earlier, this could just be a potential game over.
I don't think it's game over. I think it's laying over. I don't think Lucian Braum can get the any pressure back into this lane, especially with how Gable is just putting this tent down on the bot side. Gotta say, pretty ambitious though. I mean, no no melee champion, no 6, no problem. He is 6 now though. Very good jump. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble is going to be able to handle our Terrorizer. The stun is going to be able to stop him for a little bit, but Aatrox is here. The chain's not going to be able to hit our Terrorizer. Maybe in a little bit of trouble. Cable flashed forward, but our Terrorizer used his own flash. His minion is getting that takedown, so now he has the passive. So he is chasing down Hargley. He doesn't have flash for a few more seconds, but Double B able to get that kill. Winter not going to be able to tag up Compulse with that Winter's Bite. But very, very ambitious from the side of Gable, and Compulse just caused their team the lead that they had.
Yeah, very huge. And this kill going on to this Lucian is going to really help bring back Double B and Winter Wonder into this lane. Because now that they have some much needed pressure back, it's going to mean all the world to them. Especially with Gable not having his ultimate out for another 50 seconds, I want to say, and no flash. That does heavily reduce the camp ability here.
Yeah, that was very ambitious flash from Gable. I mean, I understand it, but Swain, he had his Demonic Ascension procced as our Terrorizer. Going for a little bit of a trade here. Battlestar not going to be able to hit, but Gable, man, he's really aggressive in these early lanes. Is the Claw going to be able to hit on Compulse? He might be in a little bit of trouble. He is slowed, our Terrorizer, getting that shotgun, able to get the kill into Zoe.
And that is at least good for the mid lane because, well, we already said it level 1, but Tasty Joos here, if they're gonna win, they really have to win this early game, man. 2 to 5, not exactly really winning, but it is at least winning.
Yeah, and I mean, the comp that they have is pretty much early game with the Lucian and Braum, but I mean, like, I don't know. Just the tanks of Sejuani and Mundo really scare me for TJ.
Minion will at least be able to get through them, especially if he picks up a Death's Dance. It'll be near impossible for the two to kill him. Add in a back cleaver just for that extra armor shred, and he should be a Gucci Nando in Orlando.
Oh, that was so tragic. Minion just stole that blue right from under Gable's nose. That was so tragic. Oh,
yeah.
My.
Especially when consider Minion just doesn't have mana, so he's only getting the CDR.
Oh, Sox might be in a little bit of trouble. The passive doesn't proc, however. I thought they definitely could have just went on to that, but they decided not to. As Gable might be in a little trouble here. The chains isn't going to be able to hit, but the Himmel Plague is going to be able to get a lot of damage onto him. The proc not going to be able to kill him, though. Minion is still here. His only easy plays is going to be able to get the kill with the Flash Transfusion. Minion is tanking that turret, and he got a takedown, so he's able to get that Resurrect. His only easy plays, and Minion escape with their live. Nope, Minion going to be getting hit with that tower shot. That's that sub synergy right there. Kind of unfortunate. I thought the only easy plays could have tanked one more turret shot for the Aatrox there, but it's A-okay.
Yeah, still a 2-for-1 in the end.
Oh, our Terrorizer, the stopwatch, going to be able to stop it. Compulse not going to be able to do anything as he could not get anything back on that portal jump. Shocks and Hargley is here, though. Double B trying to get that passive proc, but the flash not going to be able to do anything as Winter Wonder cannot get away as well. Sox, that is a double kill for the 4-in-1 Bane.
Oh. That's just not what you want to see in this lane. I don't know how else you want to put it, because Lucian Braum, you gotta win lane, and 4-in-1 Vayne isn't exactly winning lane if you're that combo.
That I love that Vlad stop us. That was so troll. he could have lived. They could have both lived, but nah. Yeah. Pretty funny. Anyway,
Funny.
it looks like Executioners and Morella Nomicon really needs to be built for the side of the EloSitters. I mean, there was so much healing from Vlad, Swain, Aatrox, and Lucian with that Bork. So
Yeah.
they're gonna have to chill down on that sustain because that can win or lose a fight. Honestly, that Aatrox sustain, insane. What was
Yeah,
that, Cloud Drake?
we
Gonna be
do see
coming
a
up.
Spellbinder complete here for only easy plays.
That
Fun
is
fact.
interesting.
I have seen Spellbinder so little. One time I was casting with someone, they're like, "Oh yeah, Spellbinder's complete." I'm like, "How do you complete Spellbook? And why'd you mispronounce Spellbook?"
I don't blame you, dude. I barely see Spellbinder. I mean,
Yeah.
but if
I
I
know
do see
Vlad does
Spellbinder, it's usually on Vlad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, top
Gives you
Vlad
move
though.
speed and a
However,
lot of AP, which Vlad really likes.
I don't know. Top Vlad, I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah,
But
we'll have to see.
Oh, QB. Gable couldn't be slowed thanks to that passive. If he didn't have that passive proc, that was definitely a dead Sejuani, but thank God. Able to just get away with his life right there. Oh, Socks and Double B is at it. The culling is gonna go out, but not gonna be able to hit too much as the Claw gonna be able to go out on the mid lane, but Minion is here for the flash. Couldn't get it as the Wild Growth gonna stop him for the little bit. Gable not gonna be able to hit that Glacial Prison as Minions all just timed out. Double B trying to get what he can. Gable flash forward. Double B trying to life steal himself. The passive is gonna be able to proc. Hardly doing what he can. Double B trying to run away towards our Terrorizer. He is able to get away as the Demonic Ascension is going to be procced. And it looks like Compulse did have to flash away, but Double B is able to get away with his life. So overall, that is a 1-for-1, but very good to shut down that Bane.
Very good in general. And that kill went over to
Double B, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. See, yep, Double B picked up the shutdown. Extra 250 gold in his pocket for that kill, so about roughly 2 kills there worth of gold. So imagine the score is 3-2-1 on the solution. Once a spike, gonna barely miss.
Wonder in there a little bit, just tried to show his dominance, but Zoe did it herself. But man, this game, it's 15 kills, 15 minutes. I'm game. I like it. It's like I'm watching Salty Timo.
Ah, yes, the best stream.
Dude, I watched like 4 hours of Iron like yesterday. I don't know why. It's just so funny. Dude, like there was a Cho'Gath in that game that built Essence Reaver, Rageblade, Nastress Tooth, Stormrazor. It was insane.
So, fun story from back in Season 4, I want to say. This was... Keep in mind, before Runon's Hurricane got made to ranged only, my friend was playing a ranked game in, like, high bronze, and his Warwick jungle bought a Runon's, and he's like, wait, you can't use that. He's like, yeah, but I want the attack speed. Because back then, Runon's Hurricane was a 70% attack speed item. But then Ryan gave it and it's all good.
Proc. That ultimate Minion is on the top side. The human play going to be going down. Gable and Minion are in the river. Arch Terrorizer walking up himself. Compulse rather. Pretty far behind the play as Gable just gets half health. Have to run away from that. As in the top side, it was just a trade for ults, but Kale isn't bad. Definitely had the better end of that trade when looking at the health.
Mm-hmm. But...
Pop.
Hey, things are gonna reset a little here, and does... Oh, the culling coming out.
Yeah.
Keep in mind this is a
Is
finished...
pressure culling?
Yeah, keep in mind this is finished Blade of the Ruined King, so... Only gonna really take one way for Sox to get back up to full. Was that it? As the thing about these double blade of the Ruin King lanes, it's like trays don't really matter unless you force them to back or kill them.
Yeah, because they can both just sustain
Yeah.
pretty well. Just go on the supports, dude. Easy. they
Yeah.
don't have board Lure King. Easy.
Thing is, if you go onto the Lulu, there's a Vayne Whale. If you go onto the Braum, there's a Lucian Whale. So, bit like a catch-22.
Yeah. Kind of unfortunate. Both jungles is on the bot side here. Compulse is roaming down as well, as the winner's fight is going to be able to hit on a Sox. Double B doesn't want any part of it, though, however. Cable is on the Krugs. Oh, the Sleepy Trouble Bubble rarely misses, but actually hits right onto the right onto the Braum. So he's condemned onto the tower after the stand behind me. But there's a lot of attention on the spot side here. Only Easy Plays does have a TP. Kale isn't bad, also has a TP as well. So if there is a play, neither top laner can interrupt the other top laner in their teleport.
You can club him to death a little, so he comes there with half health.
No, our Cherry Riser had to flash away from Gable. Did not want any part of that. Oh, Kale isn't bad. Popping that ultimate. Only Easy Plays popping the pool. Chemo Play going to be going down as well, but did not hit the Mundo, however. He is just tower diving under this.
Doesn't do damage.
Doesn't do damage. As Sox, the final hour is going to be started, as he might have went into his death, but heal for heal, both bot lanes just running away from each other here. Man, I thought Double B definitely could have turned that around, because Braum had a beautiful bait in that bush, but didn't want any part of it. A minion, or rather Minion is here. Gable is here as well, but it looks like Minion is going to be there right before the Ethereal Chain. Not going to be able to hit. Sox going to be able to get away. Lulu, very great slow there, as Gable is here with the ultimate. He's really slow, though. He had to get the wild growth from the Lulu, so that is a very big ultimate expended. The TP going to be coming out from the Mundo. Here he comes with the Vladimir. Is going to be coming as well, but he might be a little bit too late. Kayla's bat is very, very low because of the Ignite, and Winter Wonder going to be able to get it. Only Easy Plays is here for the time being, just to say, hey, I'm here, guys. And it looks like Zoe is here as well. There is a fiesta in this bot lane here.
Yeah, I'll have that casual 5v4 in the bot lane. I'd say early in the game, but this is a 19-minute first tower we're seeing here.
Yeah, but Gable was on that Cloud Drake. That's why he was so low. That was really unfortunate, honestly. Like, if he didn't start that Cloud Drake, and if he had full health, I think they definitely could have won that fight.
So, fun fact, both the AP solo laners are both 3-0 right now for Tasty Juice. That is very nice, although there's a finished Spirit Visage for this Mundo and another
Spectre's.
Oh, and a Merc Treads.
Oh, Lord. I mean, you just saw how much, like, Minion and Double B just ripped through.
Yeah.
The Mundo.
That's what the double cloth armor is for now, but still. Oh, that's an Essence Reaver for Double B. I actually really like it.
Yeah, it just got buffed too, so like it has like 5 more damage on it. So
yeah, and that's after they gave it 5 more AD the last time.
Yeah. So looks like they did get the Cloud Drake. But they did lose first tower.
That's actually very nice for Kiel isn't bad as the Mundo, since Mundo does a lot of running to get up to the back line, and doing so faster means you get there faster. You know.
True. Quick maths right there. Thank you.
Math major, clocking in.
Are you really a math major?
Yes, I hate myself.
Oh my goodness, dude. How do you do it? I hate numbers. I can't do that.
Okay, so once you get to my point, there aren't really any numbers anymore. It's just abstract concepts and letters.
That's disgusting.
Like, prove X equals Y, but only if Z is a deltoid of acute angles.
That's disgusting.
Alright, let me just rip out the things from the previous 4 chapters and hope my mumbo-jumbo comes out correctly.
Oh, man.
That's how you math
major. One of my friends is a math major, and I'm like, how do you do this, dude? I don't know. Like,
first off, I'm supposedly good at math, and second off, I actually kind of like it, so.
Oh, Minion is here in this top side, just trying to get the turret. Kayla's and Bat did have to pop. That ultimate, though, as the turret is going to be going down for TJ. Now at a 3k gold lead. Pretty good for the wonky comp that they drafted so far.
Pretty good Indeed. And they do need things to keep going like this, because only a 4K gold lead at this point, I feel like that's a little too small. You want that to be at least 6K plus to really hammer home a lead. Because keep in mind, there is still a 5-2 Vayne, and there's also a Mundo that none of your split pushers could deal with.
Yeah, if the game goes late enough, the EloSitters can definitely take over this game with the Mundo and the Vayne, but and like they'll just get completely outscaled because Aatrox isn't that great in the late game. Mid game he's insane. Lucian, oh, speaking of Vayne, very good. Condemn into the wall. Winter Wonder gonna be going down. Wow, that was a very wonky condemn there, but it worked out. Another kill onto the Vayne. 6 of his team's 7 kills.
Yeah, and
Putting on
that's
the carry
not
pants, dude.
exactly what you want to see,
No.
considering, you know, Vayne kind of does a lot of damage.
Well, Easy Plays is here, going on to Hardly. The Hemo play going to be going down, so he's very, very fast. Boy, is the pool plus the E going to be able to stop him. A very good claw, though, as Sox is going to be going down as well. Gable has to flash away as he doesn't have the Arctic Assault Compost. Is going to be able to get a kill onto the Vladimir, but going to be able to take his life for the time being. Kalisabat is trying to run away with that ultimate. He's very, very tanky, but Lucian can just absolutely shred him because he doesn't have any armor.
Baron,
The EloSitters.
Baron.
Yeah, Baron. The
Baron.
EloSitters just got destroyed there from Tasty Juice, so 4-for-1 trade.
Yeah, beautiful play there by Easy Plays, because I heard it in you too. You're like, what is this guy doing? It's a 1v3. How are you going to get this kill? You just got exhausted. He goes in, able to get off the pool, able to get off the Zonias. That buys him just enough time after killing Hardly for the Cavalry to come in and pick up that teamfight W.
Yeah, that bought so much time with that pool, plus the Zanyas, plus the Hemo Plague healing. Like, he just bought so much time for his Cavalry to arrive. And
yeah, because keep in mind, he was the only one lost at that play for his team. And I believe everybody will have the Baron buff. So, this is actually a huge power point right now for the Tasty Juice boys, because there is not a lot of siege dealing with on the side of the EloSitters. You only really have that Zoe, but
yeah, you're right. They really have almost relatively no wave clear outside of the Zoe. Vayne is obviously single target, but
yeah, Vayne is one of, like, I think the only purely single target champion in League now, because there used to be old Poppy, but she got reworked. I want to.
I used to love the old Poppy. Just ult the support and go just ham in their backline.
It was kind of a really terrible design.
Ooh, Gable might be in a little bit of trouble, so Shane's going to be able to hit on Akela's bad, and it looks like Zoe just gets absolutely deleted. It's a minion. It's going to be going forward. That's a double kill for Double B. It's actually going to be going down as well to the Vladimir. That is 4 kills so far. Gable is next on the menu. Minion could not get the kill as he's going to be resurrected. Gable able to Arctic himself away as TJ is just shredding through this game.
That is a 4-for-0. They're an impeccable team fighter. We're really doubting how able-bodied this team would be in team fights, but
is that game?
The results are showing favorable here.
Is that game? They have Baron.
Spawn timers are
no, they were contemplating. Yeah, they were contemplating on it. They went back and forth for a little bit, but looks like they are going the safe route. Gonna be just going towards that top side. Double B gonna be able to get that cloud, but very, very good job from Tasty Juice.
Yeah, because getting this tower, A, you get the gold, but B, you also open up another inhibitor to siege, because you still got a little bit on this Baron buff.
When was the last time you saw a Lucian fall behind and come back?
I've seen a few times.
Really? I don't know. Usually when a Lucian falls behind, that's it. But very good play from Double B. Ooh,
Lucian still has an insane amount of damage. It's just 500 auto range really holds him back.
Yeah. He's holding him back. His auto range holds him back, dude.
Yeah, it's like teammates in solo queue, but it's just permanently binded to you.
So this Mundo that we harped so much about, that we thought that was going to be just an absolute massive, just huge tank for this game, because both of the solo laners are AP, just not doing very well. 1 in 5 so far.
Yeah, because Minion is just so huge, along with Double B. Not to mention the camp to really shove him into his place. That kept down Kale isn't bad. you look at the items here, he's Mr. Component Man and a Spirit Visage, whereas there's 3 complete items for easy plays here. That
Yeah,
is a
dude, he
huge
got that. He got
difference.
that garage sale build, dude.
Yeah, he's got the I was scavenging in the dumpster behind Denny's build. I mean,
He wants the
granted, it shows
pancakes,
potential in
dude.
the future, but you know.
uh, let's see if the EloSitters can hold the wave. Remember, this is the game for first place in their group, so whoever wins this game is going to be able to get that very prestigious first place rather. As it looks like EloSitters might be in a little bit of trouble. He is in the bounce house, and he is gonna get deleted. The Hemoplay gonna be going forward. It looks like only easy plays not gonna be able to get that much damage, but he is just buying so much time for his team. His Cable gonna be going down. Sox is gonna be going down next. Double P flashes forward. Hardly and Compost are the only people alive as Arch Terrorizer hits another claw. And Tasty Juice is just running away with this game as that is one Nexus turret. Compost is the only person left alive. Sleepy Trouble Bubble is going to be able to hit, but I don't think it's going to be enough as the Nexus is exposed for Tasty Juice, and it looks like they are going to be taking this game and taking first place of their group.
Absolutely impeccable there, because we all heard our very, very huge doubts going into this game. Oh, they have to win hard early. Oh, they're not going to be able to win team fights unless they have that massive lead. And it's like they won lead. They won team fights with just a 4K gold lead about 22ish minutes into the game. And hey, that's a really good execution coming out here from Tasty Juice.
That was very, very good execution. Um, their draft in pretty much all three games were very lackluster, but the execution of all three drafts were impeccable, outside of the Aftershock Jarvan.
Yeah,
but
I was about to
but
bring
other
that
than
up.
that, very good, very good.
100% win rate off the aftershock.
Aftershock Jarvan. So who would you give MVP to of this series? Who would you give it to?
If it wasn't for that game number 2, it would have been Minion. Not gonna lie.
Really, dude, I gotta give it to my boy Arch, man. Like
Yeah.
all three games, he performed really well. He helped his team get forward with the quirky packages, um, and then the Swain claws were insane. Like pretty much all those fights, he had 2 3-man claws and just stopped a lot of the team fights.
Yeah,
So
series wise, I would say easy plays because he was just performing all series, and I believe he won lane every time, except for that one game they lost. But he still
yeah,
won early, at least.
yeah, he did very good. I mean, so congrats, TJ, and I guess we're kind of split on the MVP vote, but I mean, you know.
More split the banana Sunday, but hey,
Hey, it's okay.
yeah.
But any closing thoughts that you have towards the series? I think I'm good. I mean, pretty much every game was a stomp, but very entertaining nevertheless.
I liked everything, but I kind of want to wash my eyes after Aftershock J4. Like, I'm sorry,
Besides the
Minion. It's
aftershock
just
J4.
like I'm sorry, Minion, if you're watching. I know it sounds like we are really ragging on you, but oof,
Don't go aftershock Jarvan, ladies and gentlemen.
please don't.
Please do not. But that is gonna be it for us here at Risen. Thank you guys for joining us. I am Backpack, and with me is Go Farino, and we will see you guys later. Thanks for joining in.